Hi everyone, it's GMCMCI here. How you doing? Welcome back to Let's Play of Breath of Fire 4. Last time round we awakened. Twice, technically speaking. And this time round we're going to the desert town of Sarai. But first, I think this is... So, we have random events, map events. And this is not the right one. I was hoping it was, but it isn't. This might be the right one. Yes, this is the right one. I learned the skill off those, so don't worry. So I am actually fighting a lot because we do need money. So first we're actually going to exit south from here. For a very specific reason, because there's fishing in this game. We don't have a fishing rod right now. So we're going to come back to that, and I will talk about fishing later. So this is another enemy that we need a skill off. And he's not using it. There we go. Luckily for us, Ryu takes half damage from fire. So yes, that is actually a thing that General Yom was talking about. Is that elemental affinities are a thing. And Ryu takes half damage from fire, but double damage from water. So... Whereas Nina takes half damage from wind and double damage from earth. Particularly because she has lower hit points, you do have to be very careful with that. But luckily she has high wisdom, so the damage she takes is a little bit lessened because she has high wisdom. I will to save actually. Well, Ryu, this is Sarai. Or Sarai? I think I've always pronounced it as Sorry, because that sounds right, but it could be Sarai. Does anything look familiar? Does it bring any memories back? No? Well, I don't know what to say, but I need to buy some things and get back to where my friend is, you know. Will you be right by yourself, Ryu? Okay, so this is actually a thing that you can do. You can't just go off by yourself. And I think so just means like you go off by yourself sort of middle. I always pick I don't know because I like having Nina with me. And I guess it's not that simple, is it? I've got an idea. You can help me look for the things I need. While you're doing that, maybe you'll remember something. Or run into someone who knows something about you. There's a shop somewhere that sells parts for sunflowers. See if we can find it. So yeah, if you pick go off by yourself, you basically help Nita to stop getting scammed. I've never picked I think so, but I think so is just like a sort of a weird combination of the two. But anyway. So there's so yeah, I always picked I don't know just because I do like having Nina with me. And here we have the tutorial girl. Hail travellers! I may have a lot of questions, don't you? Well, you come to the right place, because I've got the answers. What do you want to know? So we know a bit about exploring. You've noticed that when you're walking outside town, sometimes a question mark or exclamation mark appears above your head, right? You push the X button then, you give it a little more detail. Sometimes you might find items or meet someone new. No matter what, something will always happen. So yes, most of the time question marks are basically random encounter fields which have one random item in them. It's sort of a leveled item depending on the area you are in, but it can be pretty handy if you can find the item. Obviously it's dependent on that. If you encounter an enemy, you've got to fight it, or them. There are some monsters you won't be able to defeat with ordinary attacks. When you fight those, you have to use special abilities or items. You can also find out all sorts of info about your enemies pressing the square button. So yes, that is a thing, but only after you defeat them once. Then you know all about them. If you're guarding during combat, sometimes you can learn attacks your enemies use. I've showed that off. You can use attacks you've learned right away. The bird attack is really useful. You should learn it as soon as you can. Well, I already have. Combo attacks! This is something I haven't explained yet, but we'll explain it now. Well, for example, let's say one of you casts a fire spell, then another person uses a wind spell. Those two spells will combine and create a more powerful spell. That's called a combo. There are lots of things you can combine into a combo. Experiment and see what your capabilities are. Yeah, so fire and wind combines, wind and water combines, water and earth combines, and earth and fire combines, or fire and earth, depending on what way you want to order it. No, earth then fire. No, you can't do it that way. And the order is important. So I'm actually going to save my money, because this bit always annoyed me a little bit, because you do have to not really use your money, because, you know, you have to use it for something. So we're going to have to wait until he moves. And get 40 zenny. I think you can just talk to... I think you have to... I don't actively remember what you do here. You talk to this guy, don't you? You want to talk to me? Well, you want something from someone. You gotta have the right attitude, don't you think? Okay, I'll buy you some food. You will? Well, it's not wasting your time. We don't really need instructions. The best way to do this is to alternate between steak and wine. It costs a lot. Actually, it seems to... Because if you don't alternate, then he gets bored. Burp. Boy, I'm full. That was good. Alright, I'll tell you what you want to know. You're looking for something, go talk to the information broker in front of the inn. He can tell you to find what you're looking for. Burp. I'm impressed to get as many young folks as generous as you. Got something for you. You get a panacea. So I think the item he gives you is dependent on how much you've spent on him. If you spend like, I think even if you give, like I gave him just tier 1, tier 2 food just once. And then tier 1 food the sec after that, and he still gave it a panacea, which is pretty good. So this is the information broker here's talking about. I'm an information broker. What do you want to know? Who's Ryu? He's Ryu? It's easy. I don't know. Until he's not from this town. Very helpful. Anyway, sunflower parts. I haven't got any of those, but I do know how you can get some. Interested? Yes. Now we're talking business. You want information, you've got to pay for it. If what you offer doesn't match how much the information's worth, leave us off. Got it? Alright, so I remember off the top of my head what the amount is. I think it's still 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's good enough. What do you say? Pay. Payment received in full. We're looking for sunflower parts, you have to go to the black market. There's a man who sells parts behind the tavern. You have to find out the password to be able to meet him. But most travelling merchants will tell you if you ask them. I just saw him leave, so I imagine he's probably still close by. Driving the highway outside town. You know, make a pretty good bargain. Take this. And you got a ginseng. So yeah, I was correct. It was 1, 2, 3. I got it. I was right. Luckily, my memory of this game isn't that patchy. Now we can buy things. And actually, I'm going to show you the trade option. The trade option just basically takes how much your current weapon is and gives you basically like the amount that it would sell for and automatically equips it. It's really good. I'm going to give Nina that. Gonna give that. And we have 1 zenny, or 16 zenny even. Very, very helpful. So what you need to do here is you need to go. I think you need to just go to a random spot. Yes, that's what you need to do. That's correct. What do you want? What? Black market in Sarai? Huh. So you want to know the password to get in there? Well, I suppose I could tell you. I got business to take care of my own, you know. Don't really charge people 1,000 zeti for info like that. But I'll tell you for free. I mean, you did come all the way out here after me and all. And with that, we learned the password. Use it to get access to the black market shop in the Sarai Tavern, or Sarai Tavern, I don't know. It's I've always pronounced it as Sarai. So, I'm gonna say it like that. It's probably wrong. So we talk to this guy. You'll find what you're looking for here. This is a tavern, not a... Oh, you know about that? Well, no, that's different then, isn't it? Come this way. You're probably wondering why we go to all this trouble, aren't you? And that's because selling sunflowers is a dangerous business. See, sunflowers were originally designed as war machines. And if the Empire found out we were selling them, the next time a war breaks out, they'd come after us. I don't want this place to end up under a hex, like Chambers and Niesta. No, thank you. Does that mean you don't have any sunflower parts? Not exactly. There's a place they call Sunflower Valley near here. It's a junkyard full of old, broken down sunflowers. If you go there and bring back some useful material, I'll make you your sunflower parts. Deal? Alright then, we'll go to this Sunflower Valley and get the material you need. Check the drawers here for powerfoot. The valley's to the south of the town. Never talked to him, so I always wondered what he said. So yeah, if you check a drawer that you've already checked and have the item, it just says anything here and then nothing here. So it's a good way of sort of ascertaining which drawers you have checked and which you have not. I thought there's something in here, but there isn't, is there? It's just I think this is the place you come to if you end up on your own. You have to help Nina get out of it or something. I think that sounds right. It's been a bit since I picked any other option than the option I like, so. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in this town. Right, so we can move on, and we might be able, yeah, we could do Sunflower Valley today. Why not? Now, I will want to actually save it before we go in, because, yeah. Number one, I don't want to do that again. I probably should actually fight these enemies because we need money. New enemy, Scorpion. Now this thing uses Blind, which is a physical attack that can cause blindness. Pretty self-explanatory, and we can learn it, so that's why I'm trying to learn it. Except it's not wanting to do it for whatever reason. Oh, there we go. In fact, let's show off let's show off let's show off Firewind and a combo. yeah, as you can see, a lot of damage. Especially because scorpions have high defense, so that's why I wanted to do that as well. In the chest we get a croc tier. Now to get that chest down here, we're going to need to turn the wheel to the left and we go down. Nice crit, Ryu. So yes, there were criticals. I don't know what determines crits. I actually don't know what determines crits in this game. It could be like if your agility is... No, that doesn't make sense because Ryu's agility is not that high. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't think I mean, it could be something. It's one of the very few things I don't know about this game is how crit rate for a normal attack works. Nice parry. Nina's one-shotting. So in order to proceed, we need to hit left twice. And then we can proceed. I'm already running out of AP, so I might have to start fleeing here. Even if I don't want to. Oh yeah, it's just over here, okay. No, what you want to do is you want to climb up this ladder. Because there's a chest. For a brass helm. Did I? Oh. Whoops. Oh well, it's fine, I can sell it. So what you want to do is you want to crank the winch. Actually, we can't sell it. I just realised why. You'll find out about that later. Woof. Don't get too many folks out here. Ain't nothing here except odds and ends. What can I do for you? I see. Looking for parts, huh? Well, I suppose you might be able to find what you need here. I don't know what accent I'm doing, but it's something. If you're looking for that, there's plenty of it here. The parts you're looking for are all buried in the sand. You're gonna need a shovel to dig them out. You have a dog to send them out. You might be able to find what you look for. So we're going to ask for both. Now it'll cost you 50 zenny. Thank you kindly. Good luck to you. Maybe just give him Particio's voice. That's Particio when he's older, I guess. We will read the instructions this time. So you press X to use the shovel to dig a hole where you're standing. Very important. However, the shovel will break after it's used a certain number of times. If it hits metal, we can break them more easily, so be careful. Remember, where the dog stops, it knows where items are buried. So what I usually do here is I sort of trace where the dog's going and point on the screen. So you can just imagine me pointing with my pointer finger. I think if I remember correctly, it's that, and the center. Yeah, so he barks twice at the center. Now, if I remember correctly, there's one here. Yep, there we go. We want the iron scraps, by the way. You want iron scraps. Your shovel broke, did it? Well, them's the breaks. Ha ha ha! If he needs me, you know where to find me. Thank you kindly. We're not doing Octopath Traveler 2 yet. We could be, but we're not. Alright, so I think that's a good spot to end this episode, because I know what's going to happen. So next time on Breath of Fire 4, we will go back to Sarai and trade in our Starflower parts. Yep, that's precisely what's going to happen. Nothing bad's going to happen. No, not at all. Why would a bad something happen? No, definitely not. I'm bad at keeping secrets, aren't I?